We was talking earlier about, you know, once you get your traps and you get them ready for the trap line, you want to be able to dye them and then wax them. We've got some here that, you know, just basically came out of the box. They went over and they degreased them to get that oil off of it that I was talking about. And then we're kind of going through the process. In a perfect world, I'd want to spray these down with some vinegar, let them sit out in the weather for a little bit, let them get some of that surface rust. That way your dye is going to adhere to that trap better. But here's some older ones that I've had that is, you know, it's time to get a new bath in the trap dye. So you bring your water up to right there almost to a boil, and it's one a little too much. But I've already put the.
Big enough for trout there, or they pretty much.
You could more of a fox trap or a raccoon trap. But once you get your trap dye in there, you're just gonna come and if you wash them off. Probably all not gonna fit in there. And I usually let them sit in there for 10 or 15 minutes, get a good coating on there, and then as you pull them out, they'll darken up a little bit. Yeah, but these are going to take longer. See, they're the new ones. But you can see just by these being new, you can see where it did have the rust starting on it. See how that dye adheres to that trap a little better.
So are those the traps that we're using tonight?
I've got some that I've already got traps that I've already got dyed and waxed.
All right.
So I'll just.
Guys, we are going to have to. I think we're probably going to split up since we got several guys here who know how to trap. Just so
You see the difference of the coloration after they've dyed.
We'll have to mark the settings so I can find them all. I'm not with you, so.
Yeah. And then if you cap something up going to me once, you know, I won't want to and then if I need to, I'll.
So then after you got them out of your dye, you can carry them over to where your wax is.
So it's much different from the big block.
Yeah, so it's heated up, it's waxed, and you know, a lot of guys will use a big pot and they get their wax going, but the only thing about wax is if you get it too hot, I've seen it catch fire. So I like a crock pot, and I just do them one at a time, dip them in there because it keeps it at a constant temperature. You ain't got to worry about your wax catching fire. But after you get it in here, you just take and just drop your trap in. Let it coat the whole trap.
Not the chain though.
You don't have to coat the chain. And then just pull it out. Just let it drip dry. And then I usually have a rack system set up at my shop, and I've got, you know, hooks down through there. And I'll just take each individual trap, hang it up, let it dry overnight. And then after it's dry, I'll come back, and what I was talking about, you want to go back in there with a file or a knife, and you want to get that wax off of that dog or right off of where it hooks to your pan. And that's it, and they're ready to go put in the ground.
Oh, nice.